I should look cheerful, happy. It's Christmas time. It started really well. Well, not according to the plan. So my plan was yesterday to take the kids and go with them to the Winter Paradise. It's a yearly event in Amsterdam, really like a big area with loads of stuff to do, fun for the kids. It gets pretty crowded in the afternoon, but I did a good trick. We decided to go in early. Well, 2 of my kids got sick, so I only went in with my daughter. And we really had a great time. I had so much fun. Kind of wished I wasn't towards the end a little bit too tired and overwhelmed with the crowd and too many people, so we could stay a bit longer. But either way, I mean, we both had really good fun. Then the decision was to go home with her and help her fix her login for her tablet, and then I would go home. In the meantime, so at her house, obviously my ex's sister and her mother, all the kids, so my kids, and then 4 kids from my ex's sister, so a full house basically. There was a lot going on, and at some point my ex goes, as I'm still there fiddling with the tablet and stuff, and then of course I did ask for a coffee, but I did not have any intentions to stay there at all. And yeah, my ex goes to the shop and later calls me on my phone to tell her sister to go downstairs to help with the groceries, that there's a lot. And I'm like, well, you're being funny, because at the end of the day anyone can come downstairs and help you out, so why couldn't I do it? Yeah. So I went downstairs, grabbed the bags, and I'm literally politely asking, like, what is the reason to try and be like this? Like, never mind what happened between us and what you did to me, or what all of it, but I still do like to be helpful regardless. You know, I can carry out the trash, whatever it is. If I'm there, I can help. Yeah. It still used to be my home too. And she starts raising her voice immediately, to begin with, raising the voice. And then blames me that it's my fault that she recently had a burnout. We've been separated now for 3 years, goddammit. And of course, previously in a relationship, I was blamed that she's unhappy, blamed that she's not living her life and all this kind of stuff. I mean, okay, fine. Blame me for everything. I don't care anymore. But then they together decided they invite me to stay for the dinner, and, you know, spend time with them, have some drinks, and just relax. You know, like we can forget about what happened. We can forget about, you know, this arguing and stuff. Okay, fine. And then to my surprise, her mother, out of the blue, decided she wants to apologize to me for the things that she's done. And I didn't need this anymore. It's good that it happened. I definitely admire her courage to finally come up with that, because even yesterday when I walked in, she still wouldn't even look at me and say hi first to begin with. That's a woman that told social workers that she's afraid that I might kidnap my children. Where to? I'm fucking homeless. I have nowhere to go. Unbelievable. And yeah, okay, she apologized, and I also apologized to her for being a dick. You know, like, seeing her story from a side that it's brutal. Like, she slept with many men. She had few abortions, 3 or 4 as far as I know. One of them twins. I'm not judging, but god damn it, really. It's not a fucking accident, is it? Fine, let's get over with this. Let's apologize. Very good. Move on. Then we're spending the rest of the evening, we're drinking, we're talking. They were playing cards, all good, no problems. And then suddenly the debate shifts to telling me that I don't understand single women, single mothers. First of all, I spent 4 years of my teenager's age, so childhood, in a freaking safe house with my mother, surrounded by other single women. Some good, most toxic as goddamn fuck. I mean, I can't believe that stuff even to this day. There was one woman literally, physically pulling a whole fist of hair out of her son's head because he wasn't a good boy. I mean, Christ on a bike, I cannot really. It just hurts me to remember this kind of stuff. Yeah, I don't understand single women. And now let's get down and break down the story of her sister. One day, she came to visit here in Netherlands. We went out for a night, had fun. And this guy, really ugly, obnoxious, quite rude to begin with, starts basically flirting with my girlfriend at that time and her sister. And I almost told the dude to fuck off. But no, her sister, she was alone for a long time, clearly needy. She decides to go out with him, with this guy. So they had like maybe 1 or 2 dates, 3 dates, whatever. For the time being, she was there. And within a blink of an eye, this woman decides to pack her 2 kids and move all the way from Lithuania to this guy's place. And then later they have 2 more kids together. So, okay, the guy was fake, full of shit himself. Lying, whatever, pretending he's so much better than he really is. I don't care. Like, especially when it comes to women picking the same type of women, narcissistic, lying, manipulative, picking a manipulative guy. Well, go ahead, you fit together. But still, this sister's plan was, once they started separating and obviously the relationship didn't work, that she's gonna stay in the apartment that he was there for 15 years or so, because the Dutch law says so. Apparently, luckily, as far as yesterday, they told me, that didn't work out. So her sister is now homeless. Lucky fucking guy. Didn't work in my case. But this type of a person goes and tells me I don't understand single women. Well, nobody forced you to be single. It's not whether the guy was good enough or not. That's not it. She literally came here just for one reason. That guy. I didn't come here to Netherlands for those reasons. I came here because I'm a highly skilled professional. I came here because they assigned me to a job. Yeah, my career wasn't so stable. I was freelancing most of the time, but still, it was good. Good money, good career, good life. The fuck did I know what I'm gonna be dealing with and walking into? People like this. First they hug you, smile at you, and then on this special occasion still go and freaking blame you for everything. I didn't cheat. I didn't lie. I didn't pretend that I'm okay. I was honest about my mess, about everything, and understanding. When I was asking what's up with you, what's your story, what makes you like this, I always got breadcrumbs, just enough to feel like we're getting close, that she's opening up and being vulnerable. But every time there was so much more to that same part of the story. Oh, I got abused by 7 guys. Abused how? Yeah, they tricked me into going to a party with them and stuff. Okay, so you kind of consented. Okay, you were 14, 15. We get it. You were a child. Naive. Happens to the best of us. Sure, there's no shame and guilt in that. Okay, they made you do things you didn't want. Fuck. That's nasty. It sucks. It hurts. I was also abused as a kid by my own fucking father. I can relate to that non-consensual sexual abuse. But no, I'm the bad guy. The guy who worked hard, made sure the bills are paid, made sure people are happy, took kids out for a walk when she was too tired, changed their diapers, took the trash out. When she couldn't move and she was pregnant, I did the work at home and I did the work at the job. No problem, not complaining about it. Yes, I was tired, I was exhausted, I couldn't sleep. But goddamn, every time I looked at my kids, it wasn't like a medicine. It was good enough. But not with her being like that. Anything I could do or didn't do was never good enough. And then blaming everyone else for their own misery. Oh, I'm a single mom. You had a loyal fucking dude with you who could and wanted to do everything. But no. What did you do? Oh, I want an open relationship. I want to see other girls. Okay, fine, go and explore yourself. But be honest about it. Not even that. I still had to go behind my back. I still had to find out in ways that hurt me. Poor single mom. Do you know what? There's a difference between having empathy and compassion for people who are suffering and they're really trying. But this kind of stuff, it's just disgusting. And I'm not gonna stay silent anymore. Lying to social workers, lying to police, lying to everyone about what happened. And then finally coming clean when it's all too late, when no one cares anymore and nothing can be fixed anymore. Oh, I'm such a good person. I did what I did my part. No, you didn't. Go to jail, bitch. That's where you belong. To the streets. That's sister and you all. Anyone like that, man or a woman, lying, cheating, deceiving, that's a fraud. Blaming someone for unknowingly hurting you because they say a wrong thing, because you have some issues with your past and you never explained them. Scumbags, really. Lying pieces of shit. I didn't stay there yesterday because I wanted to, had any desire to make up with anyone and have any of this. I didn't need the apologies, but most certainly I didn't need to go back home alone and then cry for 4 hours because men must suffer in silence, they say. Shut the fuck up, they tell us. That we talk too much. When we don't talk, we're cold, avoidant. When we start talking and opening up, we're too much, too emotional. It's just never good enough, is it? All I wish that it would be legal to expose everything people like us have on these people. Videos, messages, screenshots, documents. All the years of lying and deceiving the whole fucking system here in Netherlands. Zero accountability. Zero consequences. They get away with this kind of stuff that would put men in prison immediately. Single mothers. Super mom. It's called child abuse what you're doing, bitch. Alienating kids from their parent, from the father, from a guy who's actually really trying with all their heart, out of love, not control, not fear. And then on top of that, you go home, You cry all night, you wake up in the morning, and what's the first thing on one of your social media feeds? A 20-year-old pretty looking skank laughing at the fact that men don't have any other choice but to suffer in silence, because if we finally say something, guess what happens? We don't understand you all, do we? Oh God. God help you all, really. I'm done. Peace out, motherfuckers.